Hi guys, so I recently did a 15-kilometer run and I haven't run in ages. Used to be a runner, but I'm now a yogi in calisthenics, and so I ended up with very tight hip flexors. It was a charity run, and you run until the car comes along to say your time is up. So the car starts 30 minutes after the last contestant, and my daughter did 3 kilometers with her Omar, and I did 15 kilometers with my friend. And you know, by the end of it, my body was definitely feeling it because I'm just not a runner, and 15 kilometers is a lot from going from just, you know, work on the mat to running 15k. So I ended up with quite tight hip flexors, and I wanted to show you 2 stretches that really helped me to ease out the pain. And one of the reasons why it's so important, you know, runners and cyclists and jumpers and sprinters are very tight here, but also everyday seated people are tight because it's always in contraction. And one of the things that I found lessened my chance of back injury was to open up my hip flexors, because when my hip flexors were open, it allowed for my core to be stronger and not pulled into a position. Also, my hips also refer to a lot of back pain, and I've gotten a lot of back pain from tight hip flexors over the years from being a runner traditionally. So working on hip flexors was really important. So here is 2 exercises for the TFL and the pectineus. So we often stretch the quadriceps, the top of the thighs, but we often forget or are unsure how to stretch the pectineus and the TFL. I also might chuck in there the psoas, a little bit of, just so you can figure that out to open it a little bit as well. But firstly, let's get into the pectineus. So you're going to put 1 foot forward and 1 foot's going to come across the body, okay? From here, the opposite hand is down. Wow. Now, if you want to, make sure you might put a cushion under your knee. Grabs the other foot. Now, the foot is already on the diagonal, as you saw, because we're targeting the pectineus. So if we go straight ahead, we're going to target the hamstring, which is not really ideal. So it's across the body already. Okay, ready for the pectineus to be engaged and stretched. We're going to bring the foot across 1 and then fall down deeper. Across and come down deeper. Across and come down deeper. Now, it might be a very small movement for you, but it's definitely a quality stretch. And it's definitely away from the quads, which we're always used to stretching and we miss out. So just so you can see the alignment, from this lunge position here, I take my foot across the body, okay? That's very important. This is the change with the TFL stretch and this stretch. This foot needs to be across when you grab it, okay? So make sure you have a nice stretch out. So you bring it across and sink deeper. Across and sink deeper, okay? Really important you understand that concept. Also understand you're not straight on in this movement. If you're straight on, you're going to miss the pectineus and hit the quad, which is a very common stretch, and so it won't do as much value. Now the second movement is for the TFL, tensor fasciae latae here. You're going to bring 1 foot forward. We're kind of almost in that similar lunge position, okay? It's going to feel very similar. However, that being said, we're not going to rotate the foot across the body. From here, we're going to simply grab it and be a little bit rotated down towards I'm on a lunge with my right foot forward, left foot back, and rotated towards my TFL. Again, if I come straight forward, I'm going to get my quads. We want my TFL. So from this rotational point, staying in your depth, not too low, not too high to begin, you're going to rotate your leg across and then sink deeper. Rotate the leg across and then sink deeper. Okay, so as I said, when you're doing the pectineus is across to start, but the tensor fasciae latae is straight on, and we bring it across and down, hitting the TFL nicely for an awesome stretch. Now, to finish it off, a lot of people find it very difficult to get the psoas because you need a core engagement with that. So I'm just going to show you a great stretch for the psoas. I will show you it from a core contractional point. So I will move back a little bit so you can have me in the picture. Now with the psoas, I'll go from this point, actually. You will come up into your lunge. Now from here, you're going to bring your hips to your ribs. you're going to pull your belly button to spine, and instead of dumping down, you're going to lift up and back, like you're in a straight line. And that is when you hit into your psoas area. If you dump down, you're not going to feel the stretch. So it's really important here, I'll show you from this side now. When you dump down and you connect your tummy to the tops of your foot here, you lose that ability to stretch it. So what you need to do is connect ribs to hips, lift up, see that lift up? Now my connection is away from my thigh, and then lean back like you're lying down on a bed. Core is contracted, and that's when you get it, okay? So I hope these help, and I wish you a great day. Do this 3 to 4 times a week. If you want more exercises and you want to see more tailored to what your requests are, I have my pateron. Also helps you to see the muscle contractions there. If you want to join some yoga challenges, there's the IG. It's a lot of fun, just free yoga challenges where I learned a lot. And then I keep placing a lot of my videos here for free because I really want to be a part of the group community that helps to grow. And YouTube has been a great gift for me as I learnt through online training. Lots of free videos and amazing trainers. So I wish you a great day. Namaste.